Good, wonderful morning from the meal in Canggu. It's a co-working cafe, which I found. I must say it's not as cool as the Zen Cafe, but I just wanted like a quieter space to introduce my app to you and explain to you what the app is about, what it's called, what the features are, everything. So I'm actually very excited because I didn't talk to many people about it. I think only a handful of people knows about it. It's very crazy to imagine that the app will go live in less than 2 months. I just want to explain to you and show you all the features, why I decided to start an app like this. So now I ordered a coffee in the smashed Avo, just quick breakfast and coffee. I don't plan to stay here for a very long time because I actually think about going to Ubud today to the monkey forest. I don't really know if I will enjoy it. I just want to check out Ubud and the rainforest and everything. Let's see, maybe look at some waterfalls. But let me show you my app first. So first of all, what will my app be called? My app will be called Stretchify. You might ask yourself, what will the app be about? So as you can basically hear from the name, it will be about stretching. It will be about meditation, mental health. There are many apps which already solve this pain point. But still a lot of people, if you also look at the statistics, many people don't really use the app. The people use it, but it's like very basic. You know, you see maybe a person or video from a person showing you the stretching exercise, but people maybe use it for a couple of days and then they never open the app again. And I want to solve this issue by making it gamified. You can think of Duolingo, you think of the gamification logic, of the XP logic, of the streaks which you can get. It will be a similar logic but projected on stretching and meditation. This means you don't need a lot of time during the day. You need maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day or maybe even less. Everything what you do in the app counts. This means if you hit a quick stretching session, it counts. If you hit a meditation session, it counts. Let me guide you through the app. Yeah, guys, so as you can see, my app is already in test flight, which is actually quite crazy. Yeah, it's still version 1.0, but it's my 10th build, so I fixed a lot. And this is what the logo looks like. So as you can see, there is a koala. The koala will be the main mascot of the app. It will be like Duo from Duolingo, you know, this bird from Duolingo. I will have the same, but with Stretchy. And Stretchy is the koala, which looks like this. And he will guide you through everything and will be like your personal trainer, your coach. You will have the possibility to chat to him, to ask him different questions about stretching or meditation. And he will guide you through every stretching exercise, which is very crazy and I'm very excited to show it to you. So now we click on open the app. So wait, let me first make it in English so you understand everything. This worked well. As you can see, I still have some translation issues. Yeah, let's not talk about the issues. Let me just show you the main feature of the app. So as you can see, there's like a hero dashboard, which tells basically in German, good morning, Stretch fam. You have your daily goal of 150 XP, and I have 0 streaks, 0 records, and 0 XP earned. So now it asks me, am I ready for my first flow? And I can already see there is Stretchy. And it used to be like a chatbot, but I'm still thinking to maybe making it a chatbot later because it's quite complex to build and I'm not quite sure about the cost of it because I don't want people to use it and then I have like thousands of dollars to pay for an AI which basically is Gemini X Claude behind it, so it's an API callback. So this is why it's just in Q&A. You can ask, what is Stretchify? Is your daily movement companion, do short stretching, mobility sessions, collect XP, maintain your streak and gradually become more flexible. How do I earn XP? What is a streak? Everything. How do I level up? Daily stretch. So this is like the main session, which is the daily stretch. And you might think, okay, but how will the app understand my pain point? How will the app understand what I need to stretch? This is very interesting because so it asks you, what have you done today or what are your plans for today? For example, the plans for today are to go to the gym later. How much time do I have for my stretching session? Let's say I only have 5 minutes because I'm very busy. I need to build on my app a lot. So let's just make it 5 minutes for the beginning. And how was my sleep? So I must say my sleep, was it like intense or more chill? I must say today it was like normal, like medium sleep. It was okay. And what I want to stretch. Today I want to stretch my back and my legs because I hit the leg day yesterday, so you can also choose everything, but your personalized workout won't be so good, so let's just choose this. And do you have any pain points in general? Maybe you have, I don't know, your neck hurts in general, or your thighs hurt, or I don't know, your hand wrist is hurting. So there are different types of pain points for everyone. This is why I couldn't build the app like Duolingo, for example, that you have like a language and that you learn it like gradually. For example, first you learn only sentences to use in the cafe, then deeper conversations. You can't project this on stretching because stretching is much more complex. People have different bodies, different weight, different body types. This is why it's much more complex than languages. So let's now click on Generate Flow. And as you can see, I have my morning back focus in German, of course. It's 5 minutes, it gives me 25 XP and it's 2 exercises. So really quick, because the logic knows, okay, I only have 5 minutes, but I still need to hit my streak. And now I click on Start Flow and I have 3 seconds time. And now the app starts and I can already see stretching, showing the child's pose. And it gives me like a quick introduction, what I need to do. And I can pause it as well. I can activate the sound, deactivate the sound. I can also skip the level, which will be deactivated because I don't want people to skip the exercises. But I made it possible to pause it because, I don't know, people need to make a break or whatever. Or, I don't know, position their phone and look at their exercise. And as you can see at the bottom, there's also activate or deactivate autoflow. And this is also quite interesting because, as you can see, I have activated autoflow right now. And now if we wait 5 seconds, it will automatically go to the next exercise. But if I deactivate autoflow, it will just pause after the 10 seconds. And this is a very important feature because people stretch differently and people have different time frames and people don't have so much time. And as you can see, in 2 seconds, it will just pause and wait for my verification to proceed. So now I can skip this. And as you can see, you earned 10 XP already. And now you get to the next exercise, which is cat cow. And it shows you in detail how to do the exercise. And I think it's very cool with the koala and I would say the gamification logic, because I've never seen something like this before, because the apps like Duolingo and they make you addicted. I must even say sometimes it's too much from Duolingo because it reminds you all the time to hit your streak. My idea would be to do the same or similar for stretching. Yeah, let's see how it will work out, but it was a lot of work. It was actually not easy. If you ask yourself, how did I project a koala to do exercises like this? It's quite funny because my girlfriend also supported me with this. She did the exercises and I just put the koala skin on her. I would say 80 to 85% of the videos are done from her, but with a koala, of course. Yeah, quite funny, right? But not everything. I also used very professional stretching gurus and there will be much more exercises coming. But for the beginning, it should be enough. And as you can see, you have your first streak, you earn 25 XP, and you can see the child's pose gave you 10 XP and the cat cow gave you 15 XP. I hope the logic will add the XP to my account right now. It's still very buggy, so it tells me I earned 25 XP, but the daily goal at the top is still at 0. So it all goes through Supabase, which is my database, and I still need to work on the connectivity between the database and the app, because I don't know if it's a bad thing, but you need Wi-Fi to do this, because the videos get downloaded from Supabase to the app, and it's quite complex, but yeah, it's still very interesting, but it depends on your Wi-Fi. So if you have very shit Wi-Fi, it might take a while the videos load. But this is just the first part of the app, which I'm working on. Then you have meditation. Here you get also asked, how are you stretch fan? You can also choose what you want to focus on. So focus on clarity, you are stressed, tired, sleep, self-love, motivation, gratitude. So let's say I'm stressed from the app. Yeah, so what it does is it gives you a meditation session. So here you can choose between quick calm, which gives you like an immediate chill atmosphere, office reset if you just want to relax after the office, or body scan and lose your tensions. Well, let's start with quick calm first. And it's a very simple stretching exercise, but it's now all in German. I also will build it in English, of course. But it gives you like a guided motivation. Stretchy, gives you like a voiceover and tells you how to meditate, how to breathe, etc. So as you can see, now it just tells you relax and listen. You can also go back and also do, for example, box breathing. So you can do breathing exercises in 4-4 and runs until you stop. And here it's built a bit different because it tells you perfectly how to breathe in, how to breathe out, when to hold your breath. It runs as long as you like, because a lot of people also fight with anxiety, for example, or very difficult situations. And this is why, yeah, you can just do it as long as you like, and this will not count into your streak. Yeah, I mean, it tells that it counts, but as you can see, the count and XP logic doesn't work so good yet, but I'm working on it. So this is like the main dashboard. And sorry guys, if you don't like dark mode, of course you can also switch to light mode up here. I can show it to you in light mode. It's a fitness stretching app, so I tried using very calm and warm tones. So this is why it's not a very cold white, it's like a warm, almost cream color. In the light mode. And here you can make a quick break. You can make, for example, morning thankfulness session, which I did this morning, for example, and start your day right. And Stretchy guides you through it.
Zu deiner Inner Gratitude Masterclass. Wir programmieren dein Gehirn heute auf Fülle.
So what also shouldn't happen is that you can basically switch your screen like this. Yeah, still a lot of work to do, but this is why the launch is on the 1st of August and not earlier. But also this is why I need a lot of testers. So if you want to test my app, you can test it here. The name is nicksander.com/beta. I need a lot of testers, really, as much as possible, because currently it's just on iOS. I still need to build it for Android. You don't need any experience. So basically just use the app, and the meditation part will also be, yeah, like a pro feature. Yeah, and the app will grow, of course. There will be much more sessions, much more possibility to stretch, to meditate, etc. So this is why, yeah, you get the pro access if you test through the whole testing period of 2 weeks and send me bugs every day. So this is basically the meditation section. And it also tells you in the top left, Guten Morgen, which is good morning in German. But of course, now we have 11 a.m. In 1 hour, it will switch to good day because it's already midday. And yeah, this is basically how it works. So, and also we can now go to activities. I hope it will load. Yeah. For example, this will be like a community, which you also might know from, I don't know, Duolingo, for example. And you see David studied English today. Or for example, Alex studied Spanish today. And this instantly motivates you to stretch as well. And here I see, okay, somebody 5 minutes ago did a daily flow and did 2 exercises and plus 25 XP. Wow, who could it be 5 minutes ago? Of course it was us. And it's still, I'm working on that. It really shows who the person is. But I can give a high five, and I can also give a comment. And as you can see here, also some emojis, which have, of course, to do with the app, which is also the koala emoji. And I can just comment, nice session. And now, if I go here and go back, yeah, I can see a friend commented nice session, and somebody liked with the koala emoji. So the core logic works, but I'm still working on making it perfect. And you can also add your friends on here. So you can type in, I don't know, Nick123, and it will look for the users in the database. And as you can see, there's no Nick123, and there's also no Nick yet, because the core logic of the usernames is also not working, which is amazing. Yeah, guys, as you can see, a lot of work to do. You can add your contacts and send them a message directly to train with you, which is quite funny. And of course, if you add friends, you will see all your friends here. And I will build like a testing dummy account to show you deeply how it works. And there will also be a ranking. So as you can see, I already have some friends who test the app, and my girlfriend as well. And you have like a ranking, and you can rank in different leagues. And now I'm in the bronze league. And you can come into silver, gold, ninja, and pro. Yeah, and if you have like 500 XP, this means if you train for 3 days, 3 to 4 days, you get to the silver league. So it's very cool, it's competitive, it's fun, and it just motivates you and pushes you to stretch more, because I know this pain point from myself. I skipped stretching a lot. And back in the day, I did a lot of, I would say bodybuilding or like weight training. And my shoulder started clicking from bench pressing. And the only reason for this is only because I never stretched or never took it as serious as I should. But yeah, now with this app, I don't have any excuses anymore. And I hope you too. Yeah, you will be able to download it, I hope, from end of July or beginning of August. I'm very nervous to talk about that, because I built it in silence for months. And now I just talk to it publicly, and somehow it feels natural because I know everything about the app. But it also feels kind of weird. I guess you know what I mean. And you can also go to your profile, which is quite nice, because you can edit your avatar, and you can also build yourself like a random avatar, which is also quite cool. You have different worlds here. You have studio, forest, city, beach, space. Let's do forest, for example, like this one. You can choose your body, you can choose your skin, you can choose what clothes you want to wear. For example, t-shirt, winter jacket, jersey, karate, and you can choose different colors. It also now works with the headband, which it shouldn't. You can choose your pants. You have shorts, jeans, rock, leggings, suit, pants. So let's, for example, choose the shorts, and I want purple shorts. I also can choose my shoes. So white, different colors. You can also choose your haircut, which is also quite funny right now. Bald, afro, fade. And you can also choose your hair color, make it also pink. So there's no limit for your creativity, and at this point you can choose your eyes as well. There will be much more eyes and different sizes and everything coming. You can also choose your beard. So for example, I want a Viking beard, which is pink. I can do it easily. It shouldn't change the color of the hairstyle, but it doesn't work perfectly yet, but I'm trying my best. You have a crown, cap, beanie, bucket hat, and of course you can save it and you will see your avatar here. As you can see, it should also be shown here, and now it will just reset. The avatar logic is working, but it doesn't save yet, and I'm fighting with this bug for weeks already, but it's cool. So you can do many different types of characters, make it random. And of course, you can also get Pro now. I'm still working on the pricing section, or I would even better say I'm working on the Stripe connectivity, but it's working right now. I don't know yet if the first 2 weeks will be for free, but I want to do a launch section, of course, and special pricing for the launch. But you will have Pro. You can get a yearly subscription, of course. And my idea was to give you like a stretching mat if you subscribe to the yearly subscription straight away. I'm still not quite sure if I want to do this. I can also go back. I can manage my membership here. So if you subscribe, you will see when you started your contract, and you can cancel at any time. And you can also change nickname. For example, my name needs to be Nick123777, and I can save it. This is like your settings, and you can change everything. You will also be able to change your coach in the future. And you can see there's Big Ben coming soon. And you can also set a reminder to be notified when Big Ben is live. And Big Ben will look like this. And it will be basically the complete opposite of Stretchy. Because Stretchy is the small, tiny, cute koala companion, which helps you to hit your stretching goals and everything. And Big Ben will be the big, bulky bear. And he will have a very deep voice and tell you how to stretch as well. It will be quite funny. And there will be like best friends, and there will be nice stories coming. You can add your friends also through the settings. You will have all different achievements which you achieved. You can also enter Stretchy from here, so the Q&A section, which will be an AI soon, but I need to figure out how to give the AI like a limit, so nobody can spend like thousands of dollars through my credit card. And of course, you will also be able to change your theme of the app, so you can enter dark mode and have everything in dark. You can also change between German and English. As you can see, the translation doesn't work perfect yet, but this is basically the app. You will also be able to see the data security and everything. And guys, now is the most important part, the bug hunter section. So this is very interesting for the future testers. And guys, if you haven't applied, please, please apply. I'm really looking for a lot of beta testers. You go on the bug hunter section, and here you can see what's your name. For example, my name is Nick. And what type of bug did you find? I found a bug. I have an idea. It doesn't need to be in bug. You can also add an idea, of course. You can make something in the performance. Maybe the app is slow. Design UX, text translation issues, as we saw, security, or others. For example, you have an idea, and you can make the priority, which can be critical because it blocks the launch, high, medium, or small priority. And then you need to add, where did you see the bug? And here it's very important, please, if you test, be very, very precise, because it helps me to make that perfect and to work on the issues. You can, for example, say, I saw something in meditation, and as you see, here's also shop, because there will also be a shop coming, which will sell different stretching, meditation / yoga equipment like stretching mats, foam rollers, etc. And it will be connected to the app as well. This means if you buy a stretching mat from my store, you will get, for example, 1 month of Pro for free or 3 months of Pro. And you will also have special Pro features if you buy a stretching mat. For example, you buy a pink or neon green stretching mat, and you will also see a personalized stretching mat in the app only if you buy it. So will be a cool feature. So I'm very excited to build all of this. And also your device. So where did you test? iPhone, Android, iPad, desktop, or others? And then also you need to say what happened in detail. So here says write quick and dirty, but yeah, please write as detailed as possible, because it just helps me to also understand how to reproduce the issue. Because yeah, this one very big issue in testing, that a lot of people don't know how to test, and a lot of people don't know how to reproduce the issue. You know what I mean? And of course, guys, screenshots are optional, but they help me a lot. They help me a lot to see what the issue is. For example, translation issues, or for example, UI, UX, overlay bugs, and you can just add pictures, or you can just edit from your files or photo library, and then you can send your report, and I will receive it in my database and can start working on it. So this is basically the whole app. This is Stretchify, my first stretching app. I would better say my first app in general. I'm very curious and excited to see what I will build in the future. Let me know what you think about the app. If you already have any ideas, or if you want to apply as a beta tester, please do so, or write me a DM, or I don't know, write me a cool comment. I reply to every single message you send me. I'm very looking forward for your opinion, for your support, or hate, whatever. If you really think the app is shit, let me know why, what I can make better, and let us make Stretchify perfect. This is the app I'm building for months already, and it feels so weird talking about it in public. Let's call it a day. It was a very long video already, but thank you very much for your attention. And let me know what you think in the comments. I will enjoy my breakfast now because it didn't even start. My name is Nick. I have very high goals. I want to travel a lot. I want to build a lot. I want to connect to a lot of different people. Also, guys, sign up to the unfaircircle.com. The link is in the description. We have opened the waitlist already. We don't have many spaces left, so be fast. Check also out my website, nicksaron.com in general, to track all my goals I have right now. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and see you next time.
Mañana